I don't have the chat up.
Hey everybody, it's Margaret and Joe and Jeff, and we're here for another merch talk. Let me let everybody say hey, and we'll get right to it.
Hey.
Say hey.
Hey.
All right, we were just talking about our New Year's. I guess we can talk about what our year was like or how it ended with merch.
All right, go ahead first.
Me?
Yeah.
My year went pretty well. I mean, I had a really good year. I'm going to share my my screen, my I can't think of the word. Hang on, let me switch it over. The spreadsheet. Let me show you my spreadsheet. So this was.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not clicking on the right thing. Yeah, I am. All right. So here's my spreadsheet. This is my December sales. So it started off like really okay, really good, and then right at Christmas time it just tanked, and then like the rest.
Man.
I know this is like Christmas right here, and then on the 31st it was like 0 sales.
Wow.
So, but I had some really good days in there, like over 20 shirt sales a day. So that was pretty good. And my total, like before, it always adjusts after they take out, I don't know what they do, cancellations or whatever. So my total sales was 319, and then my total profits probably it's going to be around this $1,599. So that's pretty
Wow,
good.
that was pretty good.
Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have started.
No, it's good. You did good.
What'd you guys do?
I sold let's see, in November I sold like 110. In December I only sold like 60.
Really?
Yep. I just like dropped off really bad, like half.
That's a surprise.
So, yeah, I only had like 60, maybe like 63 sales or something like that. So
You're still only you're at the 20, wait, you're at 25?
I'm at the 100.
You're at the
I'm
100,
at the
that's right.
Yeah.
And did you have, because there's the freeze, if you hadn't noticed.
Yeah, the freeze was bad for me. Just
So how many were all your slots full when the freeze like went into effect?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
That's good.
I don't know. I wasn't selling any. So
yeah. I was at like 360 or 65, somewhere in there, shirts live, because I was taking stuff down and ready to re-upload, and then it hit.
I think I have like I had like 80 or 90, but then some of them I took down because of just because I was trying to be careful and stuff.
Yeah.
They were kind of like gray areas or something. So.
And then there was a lot of stuff happening. Yeah. How about you, Jeff? How was
a lot of stuff happening?
Yeah.
Well, like Lisa mentioned before, after the election, mine's tanked because of the one shirt.
Well, tell them about that.
The election shirt or the one that we were just talking about?
Oh, whichever one.
Well, the election shirt, it was a political movement shirt, and I was doing real well, and after the election, it just went down, and I was only doing one a day, and then it built up to about 1 and 2, maybe 3 a day. And then I uploaded another shirt that was inauguration political, and nothing. It got approved, and nothing happened. And then last week, I was telling Margaret this before we started. It just took off. I was selling 4 to 5 an hour, and I was just loving it. Every hour check, and it just kept going up. And it also was doing it on my own website, the same shirt. So I think I did see a meme going around with. Who's that? Kid Rock. Kid Rock was wearing a shirt similar. It wasn't exact. It was similar to mine with the same theme. And I think that might have triggered it. But I ended up selling 180 shirts on merch of that design in 3 days. And then it stopped. And I went and clicked the link to check it out, and the shirt was gone. They pulled it, they said, because of content violation. And I checked, and all the shirts like it were also gone except for one. So I'm kind of thinking maybe that guy had something to do with it. I did email Amazon merch to say what the hell over, and I haven't heard a reply back, and I'm not holding my breath for a reply, but I hope they do. As we talked about last week, things we wish would get better, communication, appeals process, but Yeah. If I check it real quick, my sales for December because of that was it's gone down a little bit. It was over $2,000.
Wow.
Dang.
Right now it's showing past 7 days, 1,800, but I know it was over $2,000.
That's exciting.
That's
So
really
here's the
good.
thing. Now, when they pull it down for that, are they going to say, "Oh, now you can't have that money"?
I am holding my breath. I hope not. Nothing's changed on my dashboard. The money still shows there. The quantity shows.
I mean, I figure if they shipped them out, they would hopefully. Are they still selling on your site though? You have them up.
They're still on my website, and that's what I'm really happy with. I use Printful.
Yeah.
And they've been cranking them out. Sometimes same day as the orders come in. So I'm really happy with them now. You know, last year at this time they were slow, and I had to apologize a lot to customers. But this year they're just cranking them out.
That's awesome.
That's really good.
Doing better than Amazon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm happy with my numbers for the month.
That's really good. So as everybody probably knows, that Amazon put a big freeze on everything, so no one can upload or edit pretty much anything. And this has been how long now?
December 7th.
3rd, I think.
It's been like a month, right? Okay, so Glenn Zubia, he posted something in his Facebook group. I have to pull it up to show you. So there was and I was looking around for this update, but I never saw it. I just saw it on a Facebook group. The update that came out on the 27th of December says, "We have no updates at this time regarding the pause in publishing. We'll check back here in January regarding the next update. Thank you so much for all your continued patience and support." And so it's January now.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see that update.
I didn't either. And
mine still shows the 14th update.
Yeah, and I saw somebody posted in the Facebook group, and so then I went through and was looking through Merch's frequently asked questions, and I have to figure out where. I think it's in the forum because I'm looking. Hang on, let me pull it back up, and I see who the person who posted the thing. It says Sam at Amazon, and I think he's one of the guys that's in the forum, right?
Yeah, he is.
So I think that must be where I have to get more into reading the forum.
I was reading the forum today, and the guy, his name is Oswald at Amazon, and here's what somebody was asking about 2017, and this is kind of, I don't know, here's what he said. He says, "However, what I do know is that our teams are working to make Merch by Amazon be the best it can be. We are always thinking of new ways to improve the experience for our customers and content creators alike. That is always our top priority. However, how this is happening right now is by cleaning up the Merch by Amazon catalog and working towards fixing existing bugs and stabilizing the platform overall based on the feedback we read and share from each of you daily," which he's talking about the forums. "These things may take some time to complete, but improvements are always happening. The next step to take after this is to think about what else can be offered, such as more tools for content creators for easier organization and tracking to help push towards success. There are so many ideas that are being brought up in the feature request page of the forum, and it is huge for Merch by Amazon team to see what ideas everyone likes the most and how they can be implemented to improve the program. So stay active in the community, stop by for our updates, keep designing, and thank you for a great year as we step into the next best year at Merch by Amazon."
Cool. Well, that's encouraging at least.
Yeah, that was December 27th. That guy posted that.
I need to. I'll find the link to the forum and post it here because. Sorry, I just got a message from Yang. I'm like, okay. So what was I saying? Yeah. So like I was saying, that's encouraging at least because people have been asking in the different Facebook groups. What are your goals for merch? I'm like, I don't have any right now until I know what the heck's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you guys? I mean, I don't even know how to ask that. Do you guys have goals for merch going forward?
Just to grow it if I get the chance to do it. I haven't really set any numbers or anything because don't know what's happening. I'm pushing other platforms right now. Like that shirt, I'm thinking about doing a Teespring paid Facebook campaign. If it's that popular, maybe I might do that today or tomorrow.
Yeah. And then I just somebody posted something about is it Teespring or TeePublic that they're doing the T2
Teespring.
Teespring. Okay. So that's something else. I mean, and that's another thing I'm noticing in a lot of the merch groups on Facebook. They're talking about other places to upload shirts and just go from there.
I found another Printful alternative that I almost pulled the trigger and started switching things over because they're a lot cheaper than Printful. They're even cheaper than Amazon, but they don't have the breadth of products that Printful does. And I'm really happy with the customer service, and so I'm not going to switch, but it's called scalable.com, I think it is.
Mm.
They do the t-shirts. They have a couple hoodies, but their t-shirts were like $5 cost printed. And so
that's pretty good. The T2 sounded really good. I don't know if you saw that video that was posted.
Yeah, I watched that. I don't know what to think about it yet.
Yeah, I saw that. I wonder what that's gonna be or how that's gonna work. So
I wasn't a big Teespringer to begin with because I don't like this campaign thing where they only print if you sell your campaign, and I don't like having to push things on people. So I don't know. I'll have to wait. It doesn't start till February, so I'll need to see.
So it's like your campaign. You'll say, "I want 50 of these shirts," but if only 27 sell, they won't send them out.
That's what it works right now.
No.
You can set the campaign down to 1 or 5 shirts, but if you set it for 20 shirts, the higher your campaign, I think you get a lower price. I'm not positive, but if you don't sell your campaign goal, nothing gets printed. Everyone gets refunded. You don't make anything.
I put it on 1. I don't care. If they buy it, let them get it.
I think if you put it on 1, you can make $5 or something.
Yeah.
Sells, so
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
And when the campaign ends, you can always, there's a button on there where you can just push relist campaign after it's over. So it can just repeat itself over and over again. So.
Yeah, you can actually do it to auto repeat, so you don't have to do it
manually.
manually.
All right, let me go say hey in the chat, and then I saw some questions while we were chatting. So I see Troy is there, and Going on Grumpy, and Turtle Trader, hello. And let's see, I saw Maggie in there, and Catherine, hello, Mark. And Lindsay and Kunzi Coons. Hey, Yvonne, how's it going? And Merch University, hey, that's Joe. And HB Picker, Who Won It Sports, and Nick Eden and Melissa Schultz. So some of the questions are
Turtle Trader.
You see one by Turtle Trader?
No, I just said him.
Oh, okay. Did I skip him?
No.
Oh, okay.
He likes turtles.
Oh. Okay, so Lindsay asks, what kind of limits does merch have on content? No profanity, no weapons, pictures of weapons, etc.?
Who knows? Every time I load something, it gets approved, then it gets pulled. I don't know.
Yeah, it's supposedly, so who was it that described it as, pretend like it's your really conservative grandma that doesn't like naughty jokes or, so you've got to mind your P's and Q's and,
Copyright.
Republicans.
Oh, yeah, the shirt that Jeff got pulled was pretty liberal. Is that right?
It was anti-liberal.
Anti-liberal. Oh, okay.
It was a pro-Trump shirt.
So, yeah, I just, at the moment, it's supposedly, no copyright stuff, no profanity, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Nothing, it's supposedly the obvious stuff, but then it's becoming more and more, like Jeff says, there's question marks, like, wait, why was that pulled?
Yeah, when the same exact shirt still, well, not exact shirt, same theme is up there now.
Yeah. So, okay.
You have to be careful of copyrights. That's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Make sure you're checking.
Yeah, and that type of thing. I use merch research and I type in my shirt and see what others, if there's any others, and I see what their designs are, see if they're close to mine or whatever. If they're close, I won't put it up. But this one was so, not even close to anybody's. And the one remaining, I have different words, more words. It's confusing. I don't know. But I just say it is what it is and move on.
And I know that you're not supposed to have any shirts up that where you're profiting from people's misery or something like along those lines, right?
Yeah. I think they all do that. eBay does that.
Yeah.
'Cause I got something pulled once. I forget what it was though, but I put a shirt and it was too soon after the disaster or whatever happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then Kunzi Kunz, it says, explain how this works and what made you do this. So one of you guys want to explain Amazon, Merch by Amazon?
Somebody explained it right here.
Yeah? Oh, did they? Okay. Well, I always
Yeah.
get that question every time I bring it up. What is this merch? What is this
It
merch?
says it's like Traveling Troy answered it.
Oh, good.
You
I
make
didn't-
the designs, upload to Amazon, they sell it, make it, pack it, ship it, provide customer service. I mean, that's it right there.
Yeah, it's awesome.
You
It's
could
really
What made me do it? The money. No, I'm playing.
Yeah, it
It's
is the
fun.
money. I'm not playing.
It's
yeah,
it's fun. Yeah, fun and the money.
just money.
Just the money for Jeff.
Like play video games for fun.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, I did, and I don't consider myself a designer at all. But when I started, seeing other people's numbers, I really started pushing myself to learn more, for sure. And then, do you see any more questions?
Yeah, well, merch is good. Well, I made $400 last month, so I was happy about that. So
Yeah, right. That's a car payment.
yeah, heck yeah.
Big car.
If I had a car payment,
I know.
if I had
I'm
a car
working on
payment.
that. Okay. Okay. So Traveling Choice telling Lindsay to go to the merch website and see the frequently asked questions. I could have sworn I saw another question in there, but okay, maybe not. No Schadenfreude allowed. I don't know what that is. Nevada. Schadenfreude. Okay, I'll have to Google that one. So have you guys? Okay, I know we talked last time about other platforms to sell shirts on, and I have not really done a whole lot with that because the holidays have just been crazy, and I just haven't had time. So have you guys done? I know Jeff has got his own website too. Joe, have you done more on putting your shirts up on other sites?
I think I have like 30 shirts on TeePublic.
Yeah.
And I've sold about 3 shirts there. Yeah.
There's so many out there. I just can't. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Couple on Redbubble, but
Yeah.
their profit margin and cost is just so bad. I don't think I'm gonna do it anymore.
yeah.
Jeff, how do you draw traffic to your site?
I really just generic. I do the social media. I do Instagram, I pin, I tweet, but beyond that, I've done a couple Facebook ads. I've moved a lot of my t-shirts or all my t-shirts over to my vinyl site, which gets a lot of generic traffic anyway. So I now have 2 t-shirt sites, actually 3 if you count the onesie site too. So yeah, I don't really push. I don't know. I don't have a concerted effort to draw traffic. It's just a general, whenever I do a new product, I do all the social.
Yeah, I also do Twitter and Instagram and just try to put it up anywhere I can, that's for free. So
See, the thing with social is getting buyers to click on your link is just a secondary reaction to it. It shouldn't be your main goal because it's very hard to do that. What it is you're getting backlinks to your site or your page for Google. Because Google uses backlinks to show popularity of an item, and that will get you ranked up higher. And so that's why I kind of like having your own website versus merch. Well, I love merch, don't get me wrong, but having your own website because you're getting all of those links to other pages on your own website, and that will draw traffic of all sorts, rank. So even though I may have links going to all my vinyl stuff, Google will see my website having all those links. So when someone searches for a t-shirt, they'll boost that post in search to my website, even though I may not have the links actually to the t-shirt. If you get what I'm trying to say, maybe not.
No, I do. And that was one of the things I was saying to somebody earlier. We had a New Year's chat, and I was talking about, Yeah, I need to get with Jeff to talk about trying to figure out setting up my website because I have my website, just getting it set up.
The thing
Jeff,
with merch,
is there a way to have a website and then have all your merch shirts on there, and then when they click on that, they can, I don't know,
yeah,
go to those certain links or something?
yeah. I mean, if you don't want to use a third party like Printful or anything, you can create a website and put Amazon affiliate links to your own T-shirts on your own website.
Okay.
It's still not as what am I trying? It's still not as search engine friendly as having your own page with your own text because Google likes text rather than an affiliate link. But it is another way to get traffic to your T-shirts, and plus you're going to be making the affiliate money too.
I was like, but I like affiliate links.
Yeah, so you're
That's what
going
I'm,
to get
yeah,
both.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, because I want to, because you have different brands on there, and sometimes if you have an Instagram, you can only put like one link in your bio, but if you could put your website, and if people go to your website, then they can see all of your shirts, and then when they click on it, they get to go to merch and buy them. That's what I want to do.
Right. Yeah. If you don't want to do the third party route, you can.
Yeah.
Once you got an Amazon affiliate account, you have a little bar across the top. So you go to your T-shirt and you can click there and get a text link or an image text link or whatever. Then copy and paste that and put it on your website page.
Okay.
And then, like I said, that way you not only will get the T-shirt sale, you get the affiliate link. And if they go to your T-shirt and say, nah, move on to something else within 24 hours, you still get affiliate money.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So it's another way of doing it.
Got you.
Oh, it sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah. I like the website to do my own third party like with Printful or something because I don't have the fees. I'm not sending somebody to go look at my shirt and then they'll see a bunch of other people's shirts. They're only going to see my stuff. And
yeah,
I'm just that way. And I make a little bit more money because it's all there's no fees except for PayPal.
that's pretty good. Okay. So Planet Junebug. Oh wait. First of all, I wanted to say something about Instagram. I forgot about that. So my Treasure Gnome put out a course on Udemy about promoting through Instagram. I have it, but I haven't watched it yet, so I can't really tell you if it's really good or really not good. So Joe, did you check it out or no?
Yeah, it's really good. I did some of it.
Yeah, I've got it. I just haven't. The holidays, come on. So I haven't taken a look at it yet. But when I have done, so when I do my Instagram, and I set up different ones like for different themes is how I started it. I don't know if that's how he suggests doing it, but and then I know that when I put a link to my shirt in the comment section, it's not like a hyperlink that'll take you there, but I still do that. I still in the comment section put a link to the shirt. So they can copy and paste, it's not that big of a deal, I don't think. But then I started, using affiliate links there and then tagging it so I could see when I look back, were they following this link from Pinterest? Were they following this link from Instagram? So I can find out where I'm, I was putting a lot of effort into pinning some and Instagramming some. And then I'm seeing, oh, well, I'm getting more hits off of Instagram than I am Pinterest. And so that was cool.
Yeah, that's a cool way to do it.
Yeah, but again, it does take time, to do that. So
yeah, it does.
I need to look for an easier way. I'm all about easier ways.
Somebody was asking real quick, and Trevor and Choi answered them, and I just wanted to mention HostGator and GoDaddy are good, cheap hosting providers. Georgia Parker was asking about hosting. I personally would not recommend them because they're both problem-born, upsale. I recommend a site called, I think it's called siteground.com. It's a little bit more cost, but you get it back in the quality and less headaches. Trust me. I still have a lot of sites on HostGator, and I'm working at bringing them over to SiteGround because they say 99.9% uptime. That's BS. There's a lot of downtime with HostGator.
I mean, if you don't know how to make a site, do they provide like you to to how to set it up and everything, or
Well, they all have
do you
their
have to
own
pay
little
somebody?
in-shop website builders. Don't
Yeah.
use them. They're proprietary, and if every time to move, you lost it all. I
Mhm.
recommend WordPress. It's free. You upload it. I go with a paid theme. There's some good free themes out there, but I would go with a paid one because they're more trustworthy. And I'm happy to help anybody and give you pointers, but WordPress is not that big of a learning curve. It's really easy to do. And a lot of these hosting providers also have a one-click WordPress install. So
Yeah.
you can just click it and WordPress is loaded to your space. All you have to do is load a theme and then go from there.
I do. I just need to get with you about mine because mine is on Blogger, like Blogspot. What is it called?
Mhm.
But I have the URL, so I just need to transfer it all over and like rework it. So I have like still my blog stuff and YouTube stuff, but then like the shirt stuff. I don't know if that's a good idea. It is. I say so.
You're already getting the traffic for the blog stuff. You might as well. 'Cause
Yeah, right. That's what I think.
Google likes the traffic no matter what, so it will help your t-shirt
They
stuff.
can click like they want to go to my shop or they want to go to my videos or
Yeah, it's in everything for the you're going to pay hosting between $10 and $20 a month, and then the e-commerce plugins free. I use I can't think of it now. WooCommerce, yeah, WooCommerce. You just go to their website, download it, and then upload it to your WordPress. And for your case, you would go to Blogger or go to the WordPress site. You download a plugin that will basically import all your Blogger blogs, and you're done.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I'll have to get with you later. I'm a more visual person, so everything you said to me, I heard, but I won't remember it in like 10 minutes. It's just, you won't. I can't help it. Okay, so Planet Junebug asked, do you guys have any advice for using Teespring? We kind of talked about that.
What was the question?
Do you have advice for using Teespring?
Well, I put shirts on Teespring and then I don't know. They sell, just like the other sites. So
Yeah.
it's really simple.
I don't know advice because I'm not an expert at it, but the things I've done and I haven't sold anything yet on it, but keep your campaigns low. And then after you've created your item, you go back into settings and scroll down and it will say relaunch. You can click it for automatic relaunch. So that way you can you're done, forget it. It's forever up there.
There's one really cool thing I like about Teespring is that you can actually, on their website, they give you like the most popular fonts. Like I think there's like 15 fonts, but they probably have like 100 fonts, but they give you like the top 15 fonts you can use that are popular, and you can use those. And they also give you like little graphics you can use, so you can make a t-shirt on their site within like seconds.
Oh,
Just type in what you want, use one of their little graphics, put it up, boom, you're done. You got it. Then you list what colors you want, list the title, upload, you're done.
Can you download once you did the design, can you download the print file so you can load it to other?
You can't.
Yeah.
But still.
That's why I like with merch, I'm creating a design in Illustrator. I use their template, but I can use that template. It's the same size for any t-shirt site. So once I've done it once, I'm done, and I just load it up.
Cool. Yeah. Okay, Stephanie camps. Oh, Stephanie, we'll just leave it there. And says, I know everything's on freeze right now. You did mention before the freeze that there was a holding period for approval. Should people who applied recently hold on any hope of being approved? Probably. Just hang on. I don't know.
Just hang on.
Wasn't Yvonne just approved?
Who?
Yvonne Flippin' Easy, or I don't remember her name. Wasn't she just approved
Yvonne,
recently?
Are you still in the Yvonne? If you're still in the chat, let us know if you were recently approved.
I don't know. So I remember seeing somebody recently in one of our groups posting that she was just approved and loading t-shirt. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
That's awesome. But I did see in the frequently asked questions, where it talks about the level, like the tiers, and 25 used to be the first one. Well, now it says 10 is the first one. Yvonne says, yes, she was approved. Oh, I need to go check my husband's account right now. I'm going to look. Weird. That's awesome, though. I mean, at least forward movement. Because really, I just haven't been making any kind of plans because I don't know. I can't plan when I don't know what. I don't know.
I've stopped doing. Actually, I've stopped doing everything because of Q4.
Yeah.
Past 2 weeks, it's just been nuts. So I haven't like done any designing, buying, or anything.
Did you get an email, Yvonne?
Yeah, she can only load her draft. She can't publish it. But at least she's approved.
Yeah, she's approved. So no, Randy's not approved. Okay, tell me if this is allowed. I created accounts for my boys because they've been making shirts to put on mine. She says 4 month wait, 25 limit. Oh, okay. So she waited for 4 months from being approved, you know. And
She'll probably have a daily limit though. I wonder if
probably
a daily limit.
she doesn't.
Well,
I don't know.
she can't
Draft.
upload. She just
Yeah.
draft.
But still, she's not on the 10 tier. She's on the 25. That's awesome. I wonder if people before that were, I don't know. I feel like we're just guessing. Come on,
Just
Amazon.
and someone will accuse us of putting out wrong information. So don't.
I know. Throw this old girl a bone, Amazon. Tell us what's going on. So yeah. We're not trying to put out, I know some people were saying that we're putting out bad information. I think we're just putting out speculatory information. None of us are saying we know. I don't know.
Yeah. Who said we put out bad information?
Oh, it was a somebody. I'll tell you later. But there's always going to be grumpies, but not going on grumpy because he's awesome. But let's see. Yvonne says, as I was begging not to get booted, I went to check my merch account and I was in. I didn't know exactly when. Awesome. Yeah. So Ray says each account needs a different name and banking info. So yeah, my boys have their own account. Like they have their own bank account. They're young. They're not 16 yet. But I figure they're making shirts. I'll pay their taxes. I don't know how that would work, but
they're under 16. I don't know, but under 16 may be an issue.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, I won't push it.
Facebook, you got to be over 13.
Oh, okay. You're probably right.
I don't
want to get booted off, but then at the same time, it's like I want to encourage my kids to try different things, and I guess they'll just continue to use my account. It's no big deal. Yeah. Lindsay says, so by invitation only is their way of saying to apply. Yeah. Yeah. You plug in all your info. She said, I feel like a dorky kid wanting to go to the cool kid party begging for an invite. I know. So yeah, I mean, also I started thinking we're going to have to start talking about what kind of topics we want to have going forward if there's no momentum with merch right now. I mean, that was really encouraging what Oswald, was that his name, that posted on
Oswald.
on the forum. I mean, and then okay, Traveling Troy asks, how are you guys doing on sales as far as the New Year's going? So we're the 4th. How are your sales going, guys?
I'm back to 2 or 3 a day.
How about you?
I haven't had one sale.
No. That's
I think.
cool.
Let me check.
All right, I'm looking too.
How many sales have you had total?
This month?
Or no, altogether?
Oh, let's see. I haven't started keeping track for this month, but I'm at 785.
Oh man, you're almost there.
I know. And I'm already, because I already hit that 500 during the freeze where I would have been bumped up to the 1,000. So I'm like, what are they going to do?
That's how I am. I hit the 100 mark a long time ago.
But then they were saying, and then it's supposedly like invitation only to go to the next level. But then that's what Glenn said. It's always said invitation only at that point. Right?
Yeah.
So
I'm at probably 463 for the last year. I haven't really called all my December numbers yet. So I'm almost at 500, but this year, where is it? Analyze.
I have no sales today, but I'm at, I've sold 17 so far. So 6 and 5. So about 6 a day, 5 or 6 a day. And
I've sold 4 so far.
I got zero for me.
I wish I could share the web.
I'm not worried about it.
No.
I'm not worried about it.
Don't worry about it.
I'm not.
Okay, good.
I think I have like 300 sales anyway. So
That's awesome.
yeah, so I should get here to the 500 pretty soon.
Right. So do you have a whole lot of like designs ready to go up when they?
No.
No.
I probably need to be working on that.
I think I got 6 or 7 ready to go, but
I like 50. But I do like variations of the same theme, you know. So it makes it a little. And then I'll do a reverse, like dark on light, light on dark on a lot of them. So
Yeah.
I started doing that, then I got lazy and said, I don't do that.
they don't always, yeah. I mean, they don't always sell, but it's like that way I can kind of see, well, which way do people like better? And then when you get to that tier where you've got all that room to play with, then you can start pulling down. Like, okay, I'm ready. I can pull something down. It helps fill up space, which is probably what Amazon is cleaning up right now.
Probably so.
It's all my fault. So Lindsay asked, when filling in your info, did you classify yourself as a novelty, t-shirt business, small business, other? What'd you guys do?
A small business.
I don't remember.
I think I did novelty t-shirt business. I think.
Hey, here's a good question. What's I was just looking at my numbers. What's the how many have you sold of just one shirt?
Ooh.
Do you guys know?
From the beginning of time or just December?
Or just whenever? I mean, like, do you have like one popular shirt, and how many sales do you think, or how many sales do you have for that shirt?
I had one popular shirt.
Oh yeah, how many sales did you get from that?
I'd have to
from merch.
It was around 170, 180.
Wow.
And then I had another one that was the one before the election, and that was probably over 100. I have to tweak my spreadsheet to pull. I mean, I have a list of every month what's sold t-shirt wise, but I haven't tweaked it so it will easily tell me how many of each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In December,
I had one that sold 75 times.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And after that, it's like 22, 14, 10, and below.
Yeah. See, I have a lot of just one or two here or there, 3, you know, and then some. One this in December sold 26. So, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. Then, yeah. Hey, Yang, yes, you were. Yang, you were invited. I sent you a message.
Tell them to jump in.
Yeah, if you want to jump in, we still have a little time. Yeah, I'm going to send him a link and see if he wants to jump in. I asked Glenn and Yang. And Glenn was interested, but he was on lunch break, so he couldn't come. All right, I'm going to send Yang the link right now. So if he wants to come, he can.
Yeah.
And there. Okay.
He's probably at work or something.
Yeah. That's what Glenn said. And I mean, I guess Glenn still keeps his day job.
Well, he works for his family.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Because he's doing really well. Really, really well. I haven't seen, did he do his year-end sales? Did Glenn do his?
I don't think so.
Okay, not yet. Okay, cool.
No.
Okay, Treasures in Robin Hood Robinson asked, do you feel like you're spread too thin with blogs, merch, eBay, Etsy? What do you guys feel?
Only between Christmas and New Year when they all sell everything. But no, it's good to have things fill in when one goes big, the other goes low.
Yeah. How about you, Joe?
No, not really. Not too bad. No. I can fit it in.
Yeah. I mean, it just sort of when I have energy going into one, like I'm hitting merch really hard, I do know that the other areas become a little less, they don't get as much of my attention.
Yeah.
But then when I start seeing my really big numbers, then I think I'm using that time really well. So, and right now I've been really focusing more on listing more on eBay and Etsy. So, because I can't on merch. Yeah. I think it's just a matter of managing time. And I will be honest, like last month and probably the end of November, I had a meltdown. And my poor husband, because then I'm a stay-at-home mom too. So, I'm up at the school volunteering, and I've been helping take care of my mom. But she just finally got the okay to start driving herself again. So that's awesome. Yay.
Good.
Is it?
Do what?
Oh, nothing. Me and my daughter have a long conversation about older drivers,
Oh,
how they
yeah.
should take a license test every 6 months.
We tried. When my grandmother, I know this is not merch related, but yeah, it's just part of life, when you're getting older and your parents are getting older and you're just trying to juggle time. Yeah.
Well, Margaret, you do merch, you do eBay, Etsy. Do you do FBA too?
I do.
You go dumpster diving, and then you're creating YouTube videos. Like, if Margaret can do this, anybody can do this.
That's right.
She does like 5 videos a week. So
7, baby. Sometimes 10. No, I'm kidding.
Catch your live tonight at 5.
That's right. I'll be on later.
yeah, you probably will, huh?
I gotta upload my video. I forgot.
This is my outlet. It's like my water cooler, for me. I don't have a job where I go talk to people. So this is my way of talking to people.
Otherwise, you go nuts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, but and we did it on New Year's. Jeff came and talked to us about that, and and just how isolating it can be, being a reseller and being self-employed, just in general, and how much it's really helped doing YouTube videos and talking to people. So
Google Hangout's fun. I think I had somebody we're doing a Google Hangout last night, and I just jumped in and joined. It was Jennifer and somebody else for Kevin, and we just talked. They were doing stuff, and I was just watching movies. But I was just, hey, what's up?
Yeah, hanging out.
It was fun.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
it was
so
fun.
Chris Lean asked, do you guys have a community on Facebook or something similar where people can get together and discuss merch? Why, yes, we do. Joe, you want to tell them about it?
Merch by Amazon University. We have a Facebook group there.
Yeah.
So come check that out.
Yeah. And there's one for the green room if you're in the green room.
Yeah, if you're in the green room, contact me in there. I'll put you in that merch group.
Yeah.
So
there's some other ones out there.
There's some other ones. There's like Merch by Amazon. There's Merch Success. That's a good one. There's a ton of good ones out there.
I know Chris Green has one. Some of them
Yeah,
are
I'm a part of. Yeah, I'm a part of a bunch of them. So
yeah. The ones we're in are pretty, are smaller. I think Merch Minds just started one. Am I allowed to tell now?
No.
I think they mentioned
know.
it on their last podcast. I think it's okay. They were like, "Don't tell." Don't
okay.
tell.
Just
Merch
the
Minds.
last 10 seconds of this video.
Young is gonna get me, but I think they mentioned it in their last podcast. And if you haven't listened to that podcast, it's awesome. Merch Minds. It's Young
Merch
and
Minds podcast.
Glenn Zubia, who is Hustler Hacks. Okay, and what percentage of cancellations do you guys get? I have 2 cancels and 104 sales. That's a good question.
That's about a good average right there. That's about right.
Yeah, that's about what I average.
1 or
Maybe
2 per 100.
Yeah, 1 or 2 per 100.
Yeah. And that's one thing. When I, teared up and I started having more sales, I started seeing more. But then I had to remind myself, oh, well, you're getting more sales. Of course, your cancellations are going to go up. It's just,
Life.
Yeah.
People change their mind.
Exactly. Yeah. Lindsay says, just sent off my request. Let's see. Let's Be Happy Thrifter. Any info on if t-shirts will still be on merch? What do you guys think?
It's entirely a
If
guess.
what?
A guess.
Yeah, I think so. I hope so.
What was it? What was the question?
Will t-shirts still be on merch? Like, or do you think
Yeah,
they're gonna
yeah.
pull the plug? Because people are all over the.
No. They're, I think it's going to be there still.
They've invested so much in it. That's the thing. They've invested a lot.
Mhm.
I mean, when I went to Ecom Chicago, and Chris Green was there talking about it, and he was talking about the machines where they take like 7 people to run, and these machines that cost $500,000, and they've got like a bunch of them that they're cranking out shirts. So I don't think they're going to make that kind of investment and feel like, that didn't work. I don't know. What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's still good. Yeah, they're invested already into it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, they can sell it off to Printful or
Yeah, this
there's
is
3
true.
or 4 different print-on-demand companies, so somebody can
And
buy
then-
their infrastructure. So I'm speculating.
Right. It's too hard. It's too hard to know. Okay, but here's what. Go on.
I was gonna say Amazon's done a lot of things on trial and invested a lot of money in those things, only to have them go away within a year or less.
That's true. I mean, $1 million for 2 machines. I mean, it's more than 2 machines, but like $1 million, $5 million to Amazon is probably like drop in the bucket, right? Okay, so I do have a question. What do you guys? Because on this T2, they're talking about on the. I keep getting TeePublic and Teespring mixed up. It's Teespring, right?
It's Teespring. Yeah.
So one of the things that they said, the last thing about it was that they are going to be automatically putting their shirts up on Amazon. So my question is, what if you have that shirt already on Amazon and now you've got it on Teespring? You know, how does that work?
I don't know. Gear Bubble does the same thing now. If you do their paid course, your products can be automatically done on Amazon. But I've heard complaints because they're so slow in their drop shipping. And that's what I would worry about. Because if you're selling anything on Amazon and you're not on the ball, you can lose your Amazon account.
Yeah. So I'm worried about, like, is it going to look like I have a copycat because it's my shirt on there twice? I don't know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, maybe the shirts that I don't even know, like the shirts that I can't put through merch, I would put on Teespring, but then will Amazon pull those as well?
Yeah,
I don't
know.
I
have too many questions about that.
Personally, if I did that,
Yeah.
I would not duplicate the T-shirts. If there's a way to opt out, I'd opt out on the T-shirt, but on the other products.
Oh, good idea.
The other products that Amazon doesn't do, because they do phone cases, they do hoodies, and they're going to add 2 new products, or a new product every 2 weeks for the whole year on Teespring.
I saw that. I was overwhelmed. I was like, how am I going to keep up with this?
But I know I keep plugging them. Printful already has all that stuff.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. Okay, because it was like okay, that's a whole nother topic, the T2 thing. I'll have to check it out. Maybe we can talk about it some more.
Maybe next time.
Yeah. But yeah, I just have a lot of questions about that and like what, yeah. So
We should do a live hangout and just
move all my stuff over.
Well, I mean, we can do a live hangout and you can ask questions. Other people ask questions. We can do a live. I can host a live hangout maybe this week if on WordPress and Printful. I mean, I have videos on it, but I can do a live thing and walk somebody through it or whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
That'd be something.
That'd be good. How to move Margaret's account over live. Okay. Stephanie says, do you have to use a different bank account than your Amazon seller account?
No,
I have my same one.
I have the same.
And where can we find Jeff's channel? And Lori said, Jeff Davidson is your channel name.
no, it's Cause Frog.
You pop up as Jeff Davidson though.
I pop up because that's my name, but if you type in youtube.com/Jeff Davidson, you won't get. I don't think you'll get me.
Oh, okay. Cost Frog.
It's Cause Frog 1. I don't know why I did that. I mean, I have 6 different channels, I think, so I was getting confusing and trying to name them all.
If you scroll over his name, you can just click and you can just push subscribe right from here.
Yeah.
You don't even have to click on his YouTube channel from here.
I do right.
Just highlight.
Oh, okay.
Just go over his name and subscribe. So that's what I just did.
Yeah. Kinsey says, my daughter's into horses and sayings. How would that work on merchandise for shirts? It would work great.
Put a horse and a saying on there, and there you go.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of mine that are like that are, that type. I mean, not horses, but that type of stuff. Niches that people love.
Back up a little bit. Georgia Parker was asking about old photography stock on merch. You just got to be careful. You're talking about battle scenes. I believe if it's pre-1923, it's most likely public domain. I forget what the year is, but it's a early year like that. But If it's later than that and has recognizable people, technically not, because you have to have a model release for anybody that's recognized in a photo.
Hmm. Yeah. Eh, I wouldn't want to get, that's the thing, like I wouldn't want to do anything possibly questionable because a lot of people got their accounts pulled. I don't know if that was why, but who knows?
Anything pre-19, I don't know the exact year, I have to look at it, I'm going to say 23, but anything like books, paintings, stuff like that, all those before that date in the United States is public domain. Every country has their own public domain rules. Because I'm looking at stuff right now that it wasn't made in the United States, so I'm trying to check it out to see if, but it is pre that year, so I'm trying to check it out and see if it's still public domainable, because I want to use it for other things. But
right,
because I used Alice in Wonderland as a big example, and I did a T-shirt that I actually had rejected by Merch because they kept on. I used Lewis Carroll in the title, and they kept saying it sounds like Lewis Carroll is endorsing my book, and I go, no, he's dead and it's public domain. But the original artwork for Alice in Wonderland is public domain. You can use it in your designs and stuff.
Yeah.
You can't use the Disney stuff, but the original artwork.
Yeah.
All those classics are all public domain.
There's this guy on eBay where he sells like all public domain images. So, I mean,
Etsy too.
It's pretty, huh?
On Etsy
he
too.
just puts these. Oh, on Etsy too. Yeah, you just get these like collections of public domain images that people have already researched and.
Yeah, there's I did some searches. And I found two websites. One's called Old Book something, and another one was all just photographs that he's done the research and he's found them, and he's uploaded them in high res so you can get it from that website and use it. But he's also selling prints of it and T-shirts on his own website. But it's a great source to find stuff, and
you can find other people who have already done the work, and they're selling it, but it's public domain. You just buy their works,
Yeah, and you don't even. I mean, the thing is, like, when I see that, I'm like, okay, it's already public domain. I see you, then I go get it for free because it's already public. I don't have to pay anybody for it.
Yeah,
you don't have to pay them.
You go find a high enough res image, and you can make your own T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's an idea. Let's see. Kristen wants to know, how does paying for shipping and everything work on Printful?
You don't do anything. That's Merch sends it out, ships it out, and it's Prime, isn't it?
Prime. Yeah, if you're a Prime member. Yeah.
Prime member is free.
No, they're talking about Printful.
On Printful?
Yeah.
Oh, on Printful, they have a flat rate depending on if it's a T-shirt or a mug or a hoodie. And if your site is dedicated to Printful and you're not going to sell any other items that you supply yourself, they have a plugin that will do calculated shipping, an exact shipping for you, and you don't have to worry about it. If you mix like I do on one of my sites, I have my own stuff and I have Printful stuff, then I have to set up a shipping. It gets a little more into it. It's set up a shipping class and assign the shipping class to the product. And you also have to go to Printful and for your own stuff and tell Printful to ignore it, so they don't try to ship something you create. I have a video on that too. It's not really as complicated as it sounds.
I was gonna say, that sounds like work.
It sounds like a lot of work, but it's not. It takes 2 minutes and you're done.
Okay.
And it's great. But if you're doing a shop dedicated to Printful merchandise, then they have a plug-in and you don't have to worry about it.
And then Lindsay says, is it easy enough to find out the earnings off a single design after fees? Oh yeah, they tell you.
On Merch, yep, they do.
Yeah, they'll tell you. Let me see if I can pull it up.
What was the question?
Is it easy to find out the profits after fees on Merch?
Oh yeah.
So here, I'll pull up. I was trying to hide the names of stuff real quick. I'll pull it up.
Chris is right.
Chris is right.
Oh, I'm just reading the chat.
Oh, okay.
You mentioned that Alice in Wonderland is trademarked by Disney because that wasn't the original title of Lewis Carroll's book. So you can't technically use Alice in Wonderland anywhere on your shirt.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so here's my merch stuff. So this was all of my December numbers. So one shirt that sold for $15.99 made me this much for $28. So that's how it looks, you know. Depending on how much it sells for, it increases. And that was the thing. I just dropped a bunch of prices down before everything went on freeze, just thinking, okay, once I get a few sales going, I can bump those prices back up. Oh, well.
I wanted to bump, after my shirt started selling last week, I wanted to bump the price up because I had it at $14.95 and I couldn't, so.
Yeah. Oh.
Lindsay was asking, is it easy enough to find out the earnings of a single design after fees? I don't think there's a way to do that unless you're tracking it yourself. There's no easy way to go see how many of the shirt sold. Is there?
I mean, on merch?
Yeah.
You just divide it up. I mean, it's easy.
I mean, you have to go find all the cases of where it's sold and add it up. There's not a...
Well, like this is, like, I can do it month by month. This is my month of December. Is that what you're talking about? Like, here's my month of December. Here's one of my shirts, you know.
Say your hot dog shirt. I want to see how much of my hot dog shirt sold for the year.
So, and I think merch only allows you to look up, what is it, like 3 months at a time? So you can take 3-month chunks and just, hopefully that's one of the things that they're talking about will make it. Joe was reading that quote, or that, you know, that the guy put out, that they were going to make it easier for things searchable. So, like, yeah, this is one shirt. 26 of them sold in December. So.
Oh, I never seen that. So.
Oh, no, this is under the analyze, you know, where you can set your date range. So here's my date range for December 1st.
Oh, okay, yeah. But, okay, I take that back then. Yeah, I'd say that every day.
I was like, well, how do you not see that? So then I can see, like, ooh, this one particular.
But there is not a place where you can go click my hot dog shirt and see how many sold for the year.
No.
It shows in the date range all the shirts you sold and how many of each shirt you sold.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
But maybe, like, you know, that guy was saying on the forum, that's what he
nice.
Because there are ways I'd like, you know, I'd like to be able to bulk edit prices and stuff. Oh, Lindsay says, I would be selling a design for my family member. I need to figure out how much to give them. I'm doing that. I'm doing that for my sister. She gives me ideas. She's really into something specific. And so she's been giving me ideas for shirts to make. So I've been when I could, I uploaded a bunch. And so now I'm going to be giving her the proceeds for that. You know.
Just keep up.
You just keep track of it, yeah.
Yeah, I just keep. And I put it on my spreadsheet, like, let me show you my spreadsheet again so I can see. She didn't make much in November. So Elaine, if you're watching, don't expect a big payout. So here's Elaine, November's proceeds, $513. She sold more. There were more of them in December. I'll have to go figure it out. But I can't, you know, I'm not going to pay her till I get paid. So
I just tell my kid I'll give him 10%.
Well, that's nice. I told my guys I'd let them. 10% off a $5 shirt, though, is 50 cents.
Tell them that's life. That's how the world works. I'm teaching them a lesson.
Is that right? The 50 cents?
10%, yeah. $5.
Something like that. Anyway, okay. So we made it for an hour. And you guys in the chat, or if you're watching this later and you've got a topic that you'd like for us to discuss, it's hard. I feel like we're pulling at straws right now because there's not a lot going on. There's not a lot of updates. There's not a lot that we can specifically talk about other than, we're still waiting.
Other platforms.
We can talk about other platforms. So let us know if you've got some other ideas for topics, and we're happy to chat about them. And Mike Treasure Gnome couldn't make it this time, but he's hopefully can chat with us. And I extended the invitation also to Glenn and Yong, who do Merch Minds, so they will jump in when they can.
Exactly.
So guys, tell everybody. Oh, I always forget to say, hit the like button, everybody. Hit the like button, or Merch will never approve you to sell shirts.
Yeah.
Or they will cancel your account.
Exactly.
Excellent.
All right.
All right, you guys have a good day. We'll talk to you later.
Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Yeah.